Hello, this is Garfoogle you're watching. If you really like this, subscribe. Alright, without further ado, let the video begin!
Mugen is a game that I surprisingly haven't made an entire video about talking about it yet. Well, until now. And since it's a fighting game, naturally, some characters are gonna have to be a lot better than others. But I don't want to talk about some of the best characters in my Mugen game, but instead, I want to talk about some of the worst. More specifically, one horrible character. Now, this isn't the worst character in the game, but he's still an extremely horrible pick. Some might even say, an incredibly horrible pick. But what makes Mr. Incredible such a bad character to play as? Well, I think that if we take a look at some of Mr. Incredible's biggest flaws, we could find our answer. Let's first get the basics across. Mr. Incredible is from the movie The Incredibles. Now, don't expect me to tell you the entire plot of the movie because chances are you've probably already seen the movie. If you really need to know the plot, you don't want to watch the movie, fucking look it up. I'm not gonna tell you the plot. Besides, literally the entire movie is being played at a speed it's not meant for. You can watch it there. And there, you watch the movie. We got now, boy. Let's get to... I think that the first and most immediate flaw in Mr. Incredible that completely ruins him is just plain how slow he is compared to the rest of the cast. Like, his moves take so long to get out. Like, Mr. Incredible's best move takes so long to the point where he could legitimately get comboed to death just for attempting it by pretty much any other character who is faster than him. And Mr. Incredible is only really that effective in air, but since he's so slow, he's able to get comboed so hard to the point where, when I was trying to do his arcade mode, M.U.G.E.N crashed! Don't even get me started on the knockback. Dude, the knockback is so bad to the point where he legitimately cannot get in any combos, no matter how hard I try. But hey, in the movie, he seemed to outrun an Omni droid. That's gotta mean that his speed is at least good enough to somewhat help with him not getting comboed to death. Right now, he could theoretically run away. Too bad it's only theoretical. And the run speed is just even more pathetic. Ridiculously easy to avoid him if he's theoretically charging at you. With how big and chunky his body is, that's just plain a lot more of a character that you could beat up, and thus combo to death. Hey, maybe his really strong attack must be good for dealing with combos like on Hotel Mario! Let's try— Oh, it does the exact same amount as what any other attack would do. So it's bad. Well, not very noticeable. Other characters with strong attacks like Mario is able to do ever so slightly more to the shield and thus have a better chance of breaking it and then being able to combo the shield user to death. Oh, I think I found another flaw. That being that he isn't very good at combating characters who block all the time. You just sort of have to brute force your way to win. Mr. Incredible is probably as most effective when he's up against an AI who isn't good at the game at all, which sums up a lot of Mugen characters as AIs. You know, usually they don't have an AI, and so it's just left up to the Kung Fu Man AI, which, as one can imagine, is horrible for anybody other than Kung Fu Man. And since most characters aren't Kung Fu Man, naturally, a lot of the characters are gonna be bad at the game! And this is what happens when Mr. Incredible fights someone else with brute force to win, but is faster than him. And this is how a good character like Mario would do in this exact same fight, since he has this bizarre thing that clearly Mr. Incredible has never heard of, called combos. Well, in order to finish this off, I think that would only be best if I do a fight up against Mr. Incredible's AI.
Go, Luigi.
Fight one. KO. Fight. KO.
Pow.
Where does Mr. Incredible stack up in my Mugen tier list? As you can see, I already got a few fighters. Well, if this video is anything to go by, he's a horrible choice, so I don't see him going into any of the top tiers, or even C tier. But he's also not the worst of the worst. Like, he's still able to kill, I guess. He's still horrible. He gets an E tier.
Well, no, that was definitely a Garfunkel classic if I've ever seen one. Alright, and if you like that Garfunkel classic, then good news, because you could click on the newest Garfunkel video here. Or if you just want a randomly selected one, or at least I hope it's randomly selected, then click here. If you really want to subscribe, please subscribe. Then click here.